Hey, there it goes. Almost can never tell when the damn thing goes live. So, what's up, guys? Didn't expect to be making this video quite so soon, but realistically, I should have made this video at 5 a.m. when I woke up this morning, because that's when I first found out that finally hit 1,000 subscribers overnight, as it were. So, yesterday, whenever I put out the giveaway video, I was at 995, according to at least one person who was in there. What's up, guys? Whoever's watching. Um, so, of course, got to put out a new video because, hey, we already hit 1,000. Good lord. And I believe I was at 1,002 as of a few minutes ago when the wifey text messaged me. So, yeah, just wanted to get on here and say, can you guys give me a break? It's like literally I needed a little bit of time to get stuff done. No, you had to hit 1,000 now. Jeez. What am I going to do with you guys? So, hit 1,000. What's up, Backstepped? We hit 1,000, which means now I've got 2 weeks till the giveaway is over, which means I have only a couple weeks to get the custom done. Which for I don't have to, but I'm gonna try to put a rush on it. Like I said, I got a lot of things to work on. Yesterday I filmed. Yeah, exactly. I know. I'm aware that that's what happens. Thank you, Cementium. Hey, what up, Mitchell? Hey, you're not wrong. There are people who totally subscribe or undo their or show their subscriptions only to get in the contest. Last time when I did the 500, 500, 100, whatever I did for the last giveaway, I saw a drop off immediately after. So literally the next day after I did the giveaway, I lost 12 subscribers. So those are people who are literally just here for the contest and then bailed. Now maybe they put their subscriptions to private and that's why they disappeared and why the number suddenly jumped. So maybe there's 10, 12 people who were here. It's not like I can literally count 1,000. It can only go by what shows in the sub list. So like you were asking yesterday, if you don't want to make your thing private, there's literally no way for me to prove that you're a subscriber otherwise, except for, yes, actually it does. You won't see them, I don't believe. Because it pretty much could. Because it could say I have 1,000, maybe it won't show that. Actually, you know what? Not to sound like a dick, but you've got only a few subscribers right now, both you and Mitchell, or Inked Gunpla. Go into your thing. It could actually, realistically, go into your subscriber list. Go into your channel stuff. Go into your subscriber list. Check, because you could actually physically count. It'd be incredibly hard for me to try to count 1,000 people. Go count and see if your numbers match up with the actual list. Like, seriously, while you've only got a few. But if it's not public, I don't believe that it'll show you as subscribed. I could be wrong, but I think that would explain some sudden jumps. Because if I suddenly gain 25 subscribers since Wednesday, since Wednesday, I would have gotten 25 emails stating that I've gotten this many subscribers. Because every time you get a subscription, you get a notification every single time. Every new person who is subscribed shows up in my email. But yeah, I was going to say, thank you guys for finally getting it there. I'm not on Facebook Live with this right now. What do you mean? What do you mean, Connor? Am I on Facebook with this too? There's no Facebook chunk of the giveaway, if that's what you're asking. I'm not sure what you're asking, Connor. Okay. No, okay, so you've got 20 names in your subscriber list, but you've got 34. Okay, so, at least the names don't show up, so that's one way to do it. So maybe it affects the number directly, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Obviously, people show up only for contests. Not even going to pretend that that's not a thing. I saw it myself. Soon, numbers skyrocket whenever you announce a giveaway, and then they drop off immediately after. So, like, the reason I kind of wanted to do the giveaway 2 weeks after we hit 1,000 is because I know there will be those subscriptions that are only here for that. But if they leave, I don't want to say once they leave because sometimes people will be like, hey, actually, this is pretty cool. I want to stick around for this. If they leave, then I'll still have over 1,000. Because if I do the 1,000 subscriber giveaway and then suddenly drop to under 1,000 after the giveaway, that would suck. Exactly. You're right. Totally not a new thing. But anyways, and I can't even tell you how many submissions there have been for things for the giveaway. There's a lot. Considering that we have so many more subscribers than the last big giveaway, there has been so many people entering since yesterday. I can't even keep up with the comments. Like, YouTube can't keep up with the amount of comments. It'll send me notifications, and then it'd be like one or two people commented, and then all of a sudden there's literally 17 new comments between the initial entry video and the side video. Because some people totally entered to win everything. Art, unboxing art, I see you, buddy. I see you. You entered for everything. There's a couple other people totally entered for everything because they just want to play. They want a chance to win stuff. A lot of people, of course, going, hey, Tip, I think you missed that other video. Which other video? The old giveaway? I don't think you were a subscriber yet. That was back in the last big giveaway was back in like January. I think all I did was a Q&A for 500, right? And let's see, I hit 500 in May, so I don't know. Somebody do the math on that. Yeah. So, yeah, I kind of wanted to say thank you, and also, you people are crazy. Like, just like, okay, I only needed 5 to hit 1,000 yesterday, but when I made the video, I still needed like 30. So that's what's funny to me, because I'm not keeping up with the numbers. I just happened to check in this morning, and if you saw my post early this morning on my Facebook or on my Instagram, when I saw that I had 1,000, I screenshot it just to make sure, because it had the even 1,000. Because usually I surpass the number by a couple and then go, I couldn't get a screenshot of when it really happened. But I actually got a screenshot. I don't know what. I could probably go back through my emails and see who the person who hit 1,000 was and be like, you're the 1,000 subscriber. You win being embarrassed on the internet because I'm going to point you out personally. If I pulled up my email, I could literally do that. Or just go back through my subscriber list, and go -2, like boom, boom, whoever that was. So yeah, like I said earlier at the beginning of this video, I was really rocking through reviews yesterday, so I haven't been building on anything. Like I said, I have a backlog of things that I have to build, or not build, do this stuff. I'll have to look Sheriff Marine Master. I can't look right now because I'm in the thing. Well, I guess technically I could pull up the computer and look. I'll let you know, actually, in the comments. I'll reply to you. But been working on Power Rangers reviews. This thing's really awesome. Plus, it's a Megazord that fits in your hand. That's pretty cool. I also have fun little things like this coming up. So literally I've just been trying to knock out all the non-Gunpla reviews that I'm going to need for like 2 months so that I can literally focus on Gunpla for a while. And that's what I want to do because, one, my backlog is getting ridiculous. Backlog is getting ridiculous over here. And 2, because I have customs I need to complete. So the one for the giveaway, Mitchell, Backstep, you guys have seen what I'm working on, or at least have heard what I'm working on. Actually, no, I've sent pictures for both of you guys, so you guys know what the custom is. But also, you guys have seen my other the secret custom kit bash that I've been working on in the background. That I can't wait to do that. It gave you a boner. It should give you a boner. And that's only the part I've completed. So, or completed, because it's really hard to know when a custom is finished, so to speak. You gotta learn to step back and be like, no, if I do any more, it's gonna be overkill. And guys, Mr. Mitchell is going to help me paint the current custom. Though, just because you guys saw it, the current color scheme that it's in, just with the kit bashing that I'm doing to it, I'm kind of liking, and it's funny. Because, like, it's not even remotely the colors I'm going with, but I'm almost liking the colors it's coming out as. But I don't want to. I don't want to stick it with that. But it's fun keeping it a secret from the rest of you guys. But I'm really digging what I'm doing with it. It's going to be hard to part with it. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to be taking God knows how many photos of it as I build it. Probably going to do a build log as I'm going. Not to mention, I think Mitchell, want to get with you sometime soon, especially when we do our collaboration here in a little bit. Um, I want to video a lot of that stuff behind the scenes for when I actually do the custom reveal, because it's going to be awesome, guys. Trust me. And also, I want to bring up to you guys the news this morning about Bandai filing injunctions against uh, knockoff companies, especially Daban. They called them out specifically. And Mitchell, since you're currently kind of contracted building third-party Gunpla, what do you think about that? If you haven't heard anything about it, Dan and the guys are talking about it this morning. I assume Second Soundwave is going to bring it up at some point, and Dan, when he goes live streaming this afternoon, will probably bring it up. So yeah, Bandai is finally cracking down on knockoffs. I don't know if third parties are going to be affected directly. Warehouse got raided. Okay. But they're definitely, like, they're nailing them for sure, to the fact that even USA Gundam Store had to say that Dragon Momoko was getting pulled, for the time being at least, because they don't want to be associated. They're like, we're not selling third party stuff, sorry. Just shove it off to the side. I don't know what you're talking about. So you guys have heard my opinion on third party and knockoff stuff. I'm okay with third party as long as you're coming up with your own design, your own thing. That's why I think that Supernova in particular is probably safer. Even some Dragon Momoko stuff is not a knockoff. They came up with their own designs that don't exist. So, you know, if it didn't exist before, or Bandai hasn't necessarily done it that way, it's not really a knockoff. But in the case of their PG Unicorns, that's a direct ripoff. Like, they literally take the PG Unicorn, probably absolutely recast it, and turn around and sell it in with identical packaging. That is a straight up knockoff. So screw those companies that do that. Yeah, exactly. Can't stand the direct ripoffs. And, you know, to change one letter in something and call it their own. No, sorry. You can't do that. That's wrong. Now, you guys know I'm a fan of third-party Transformers and stuff like that. I have no problem with third-party Gunpla. I haven't personally bought any. I'm not interested in them as much as other people are. That's not a problem. Everybody's got their own taste. But, you know, the Supernova stuff is actually pretty interesting. Some of the Dragon Momoko designs are pretty good. Yeah, exactly. But the one thing that's going to be fun, you like the out... Oh, yeah, the outframe Astray. That thing looks pretty. And Testament. So, but one thing, I want to put this out to you guys. Do you think that if they're definitely going through with this lawsuit, they're going to hammer down on the knockoff companies, do you think maybe Bandai might change their mind a little bit on some of their ridiculous pricing? I know it's a long shot at best, but the whole reason these knockoffs exist at all is not because somebody just absolutely wants to rip off Bandai. It's probably because they want to make the same thing but more affordable, you know? So if somebody's selling your exact product for cheaper and people are flocking to that because they want the product, but they want it at a better price, maybe that'll force them to change their mind. Whereas sometimes, like Hasbro, it's I was talking to Dan and the guys this morning about it. It's flipped from the way third-party companies work when it comes to Transformers and other things, because those are smaller run things. So, say like my Planet X stuff, those are all stupid expensive. But if you look at something at least similarly sized when it comes to, say, like Apocalypse, he's huge. That thing was, what was it, $350-ish? The Trypticon from Combiner Wars, not Combiner Wars, Titan's Return Trypticon, which is bigger than that, is only like $150. So it's kind of flipped. Official stuff in the case of Hasbro is usually significantly cheaper than third-party stuff. Hey, Marveland. Marvelana. Marvelin DC 379. Yes, thank you. But as I was saying, but third-party stuff, Transformers-wise, is always double, triple the cost of official. But when it comes to Gunpla, it's the other way around. It's always cheaper or on par price-wise. Even if they develop their own thing. Knockoffs, of course, are always going to be cheaper. There's no development cost. There's literally the cost of making a cast and then recasting it God knows how many times, you know? And just very lightly scanning a box, you know? And, you know, third-party companies and knockoffs have existed forever. That's the bad joke of China always making the best knockoffs for everything. So it is what it is. But I just wanted to know what you guys thought. If it's a great thing that they're finally cracking down on it, or are you pissed that you might miss something you really wanted to get from a third-party company, you know? Yeah, to get it shipped into the States because there's almost nobody who does. But in the case of somebody like USA Gundam Store that does directly sell, you know, well, they did until today at least. And like I said, I don't really have a problem with a third-party company making something that's their own or taking what Bandai did and making something new with it. But just flat out copying the frames, literally runner for runner, making the exact same thing is crap, you know. Now, when Bandai does it, they just call it a recolor and sell it as P Bandai. But, you know, you've only bought Bandai, but now no competition prices might go up. Well, they're still going to have... But they're still going to have the competition. They really will. They're not literally the only game. But, you know, prices won't necessarily go up. But I think... they may not change, however. Yeah, exactly. Original take, but like original takes on a property, you know, a Gundam property that somebody maybe didn't make. You know, say if Dragon Momoko wanted to make a third-party master grade version of Barbatos or anything from IBO for that matter. If they wanted to do an entire IBO line of 1 to 100 scale things that Bandai hasn't done other than the full mechanics version, you know. Original IP, sure, that'd be great, but, you know, there's not a whole lot of original IPs anymore. Yeah, exactly. You're not wrong. You know, you're absolutely not wrong there, Charlie Castle. Um, take down the knockoff companies and hire the modelers to come work for you if they're modeling their own stuff. But we'll have to see the fallout from the third-party companies versus the knockoffs. Because we all know Devon's not really making their own stuff. Maybe they'll tweak something here and there, but for the most part, it's usually straight knockoffs from those guys. But Dragon Momoko, Supernova, TT, Hongli, they're kind of making their own stuff. They're not usually direct knockoffs. So if they target knockoff companies only, that's one thing. Now, if other companies are going to halt what they're doing until the air is clear, maybe, you know. But it comes down to how hard Bandai's really going to go after them. Oh, okay, I was trying to figure out what that was. So what is this little thingy on my desk? But yeah, anyway, so this started out as a thank you for 1,000 video, but I wanted to have the discussion with you guys, what you guys thought about this. And I'm sure a lot of people probably haven't heard it just yet. But, yeah, I mean, Bandai is one of the largest producers of anime and everything else like that in the world, period. You know, they make toys, they make figures, they make everything. So for them to actually try to go after somebody eventually that's literally taking money out of their pockets. But, you know, it should open their eyes. I know it won't, but it's just my opinion. To go, hey, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe you are charging way too much for this. It's like, okay, the unicorn, the more PG unicorns that have been made, the price should have gone down, not up. I mean, if they've sold so many over time, they're getting the same money for every single new mold, if not more. So the Phoenix was $450, $500, something like that. The Final Battle Edition was $600 from P Bandai, and all that did was add 2 shields. Okay, and you've got the add-on parts, which prices aren't terrible on those, but you stop developing the main thing that costs a ton of money. So yeah, there you go. See, $600 for the Phoenix last year. So okay, so Phoenix is $600. Of course, the Devon version was significantly cheaper, if not half price. Also not chromed, so that much chrome, sure, okay, you're going to add on some cost. But to do the 7-Eleven unicorn and charge $600 for it, when that doesn't come with a ton of stuff. It comes with a few things, but not like everything. At to get so much mileage out of a single mold and not reduce the price over time is bullshit. It just is. I'm sorry. You know, you're not making anything new. You're making the same thing over and over. So for a third party company, a knockoff company to come in, take that exact mold, sell it for like nothing, makes a little bit more sense. A little bit more sense because they're literally doing what Bandai has done, but you know they're just remaking the mold over and over and over, and then selling it for more money instead of less. So if you've already amortized the cost of your mold making, your design process, why the hell is the price going up? Oh, that's right, because people will pay it. You know, but if people have been refusing to pay that, and they're buying the knockoff version, so that's why they're pissed. You know, but it's the grave the Bandai has dug for themselves, but instead they're going to bury Debon in it. Sorry. Don't steal our stuff. Well, you're charging too much for it. You know? It's a shitty coin to flip. Like, okay, which side of the coin are you on? Are you on that going to buy it for an expensive price or buy it for a cheap price and risk pissing someone off? So, but like I said, third party, I'm all about third party. Knockoffs, no. So let me know what you think, how things are going to change, or if they're going to get worse. They're going to get worse, they're going to get better, they're going to stay the same. Just let me know, comments, whatever. But thank you guys for helping get me to 1,000. I've been at this literally a bit over a month, or a little over a year and a month. So I didn't expect to even get this by any means. You know, because like I've said before, I didn't expect to have 100 by my birthday in January. I didn't expect to have. Well, we'll see what Korea is going to be doing in the next few years. Although South Korea, that's fine. They're just nice, industrious little nation. Um, but anyways, yeah. The world might be reshaped by the time they get done with this. So I don't even know what I'm going to say. I'm out of things to talk about at this point because I have a lot more work to do. I've got one more Power Rangers review to do. It's one of the largest things I've had to review, if that gives you an idea. And then I have Pokemon things I need to do. I have Nintendo things I need to do. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Um, and then I have lots of Nintendo things I have to do. I think I said Nintendo. Might have said Nintendo. But on top of all the other giveaway crap that I need to do. I don't know. But thanks to everybody who has entered the contest. I kind of wish you people, if you guys are, like, I look through it, like, I've never seen any of these people before. And then I look through, and some of them have been subscribed for months. So, you know, if you've been around for a while and you've never commented, what are you waiting on? You know, I try to have conversations with you guys all the time. So, if you watch this, start leaving comments, guys. You want the unicorn and the pops. Well, there you go. Somebody wants the pops, for the love of God. Oh, good, good. I want to see. I want to see that thing in person. Do I have to come up there? I don't want to have to come up there. It's very smoky. Cameron, you're never on time. That's Cameron. Cameron, you've replaced Frankenstein Mustard. You have replaced him for coming in at the end of the stream. It's okay. This wasn't anything like super important. When it's over, go back, watch the last 23 minutes and 50 seconds. It's Vapey, not Smiley. And I know you meant to say Smokey, but it's funny that it auto-corrected to Smiley. Smokey the Bear. Which, by the way, go watch Death Battles Smokey the Bear versus Gruff McGruff. It's hilarious. And I don't know who animated it, but it looks like it was done by the person who did, like, Steven Universe or maybe even, like, DuckTales. It's funny. They did a death battle like we've never seen before. University work. I'm sorry. Cameron, have you entered a contest? You should. Friggin' work. Work always getting in the way. Work always getting in the way of doing... Wait, no, this is my work. Dang it. Work getting in the way of work. How about that? So... Oops, that just fell off. I didn't know that would come off. So, guys, if you're gonna go watch Dan's live stream here in a couple hours, make sure you tell him happy 900 because he hit 900 this morning. So he hit 900 subs. We technically won the race to 900. That wasn't really a race ever. It was not a race, guys. It wasn't. Anyways. Oh, good lord, I have so much to do. Hey, Ryan. Hey, I saw your entries this morning. Good job. Okay, your wife has a dragon, a dragon staff. That's terrible. Did you? Maybe I got that during the stream. Wait, did you? Okay, yeah, you would have my email. Duh, I had it out there. Cool. I can look forward to it, guys. Patrons, there might be some new stuff on Patreon very, very soon, thanks to Mr. Ryan there. So, hopefully, we'll get that out. And you guys, because you're patrons, you will get first crack at what Mr. Ryan has done for me. And then everyone else can have a crack at it later. But, I gotta get to actual work. This is fun, believe me, this is fun. But I need to do things. I have too much crap to build. Oh, wait, you know what? I started the stream and forgot to turn on my lights. Guys, seriously, if you don't have your display lights on a remote control, what are you doing with your life? $25 at Bed Bath & Beyond. Go get one. So worth it. And it's 3-channel, so you can have multiple things. I have my Christmas lights and stuff on this whenever I get Christmas time. I didn't know what I was going to say there. Guys, always thank you guys, my patrons, you 1,000+ crazy people who watch me on YouTube. And anybody who's brand new, if you're just here for the contest, stick around, please, because there's so many cool things. And, well, you need somewhere... Where are you going to put the display cases, Mitchell? At work? I know your review area isn't like that big. Hey, thanks, buddy. Hey, Mitchell, if you want to display your stuff over here, I've got room. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start displaying other people's stuff in the Shoki cave. Actually, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. Or actually, you know what? Just build all your stuff and take it to Dion and just leave it at the case at Hobbytown. Oh, geez. Just saying that, I remembered all the crap that I need to still edit. I have 2 frickin' Nerdcasts. 2 Nerdcasts I have to edit, and that's going to be forever. One is on Power Rangers, and one is on Gundam. And it's an enormous... thank you. And then Ahmad, thank you. So, yeah, lots and lots of stuff that I have to do. And also, in a couple weeks, we're going to be going to the Texas Renaissance Festival, me and the wife. So hopefully, I can pick up some more art. I'm hoping that Brent Woodside is there again, because I want to get some more of his awesome nerdy art. And I'll probably get some video, stuff like that. If we end up dressing up, that might be fun. We're going on Pirate Day, so that'll be interesting in its own right. And, hey, swords are legal to carry in Texas now. Excellent. Anyways, guys, I'd have a hard time ever saying goodbye on one of these things, so you guys just go. Go. I'm just gonna... Seriously? Why are you still here? Guys, I turned the lights off. Why are you still here? Fine. Fine! Thanks as always. Keep subscribing. Make sure you enter if you haven't. Mitchell, soon. Finish your damn Ultron. Finger in the camera. Yeah. Bye, guys.